Welcome back to another shadow work reading by me, Gym Leader Sachi. We are going to check into what is happening with the ghosts of your past. We have Mischievous Haunt and Unknown Hidden Power. So these are both psychic type cards, which emphasizes your third eye, your mental space. So it seems like there is a ghost of the past that is haunting your third eye. So likely there is a lot of like memories on repeat, certain things that you're saying to yourself, stories that you're telling yourself that are just going over and over, and it's haunting you. Whereas really your mental space should be a place of hidden power, right? Because when you are thinking about something, then you can act on it. So the best way to use your mind is to think about what you want to do, right? What you want to manifest, and then you take action towards what that is. But if your mind is occupied by ghosts, that can be a little bit tricky. It says it likes playing mischievous tricks such as screaming and wailing, startling people at night. So this may be even keeping you up at night. Maybe it's even giving you like nightmares, but I feel more of a lack of sleep or lack of quality sleep because your mind is consistently, I'm going to say, obsessing about these things that are haunting your third eye. Unknown says, shaped like ancient writing, it is a huge mystery whether language or unknown came first. So a lot of these things that are playing in your mind and haunting you are things that really aren't meant to be known anyway. Maybe they don't even have an answer to them. So it's like you're playing this mental loop and it's stuck in a loop because you're not getting an answer. Kind of like, what came first, unknown or language? What came first, the chicken or the egg? These are existential questions that don't, I mean, of course there was an answer, but the human mind really can't comprehend what the answer might be, right? No one on this earth can really tell you what came first, the chicken or the egg, and no, for sure, right? So it kind of feels like that, like your mind is really just focusing on things that, again, it's caught on a loop and it's never going to get the answer that it's seeking. So let's see what we can do to help it. We have heat more. So I feel like you need to get some more heat in your life. Obviously, if you live in the Northern Hemisphere, we are heading into winter. We are currently in autumn. So you're going to need to get some more heat. So I would do things, snuggle up, cuddle up, get more heat in your life, but also get your fire going. So to get your firepower going, some things are like exercise or going to like a sauna, so anything that makes you sweat, anything that gets you going. Sometimes, being super passionate about a project can also get you going, and that can also get you out of your headspace, right? Because if your head's on a mental loop, well, when you start doing different things with your body, let's just say going on a walk or running on a treadmill or doing a push-up, whatever it is, or working on a passion project, whatever gets your fire flowing, right? Because ideally you'd want your firepower coming from your root and going up your body. And that's how you create things. So it's time to get more heat and do things that feel, that get you moving, get you grooving. It says there's a hole in its tail that allows it to draw in the air that it needs to keep the fire burning. If the hole gets blocked, this Pokemon will fall ill. Yeah, so as I was saying, like you want to be bringing the energy from your root chakra, which coincidentally enough, just like Heatmore, there are some holes there. So, you want to be raising it from the base of your spine and like get that energy going and flowing and having it flowing up to your crown chakra. And it's talking about how it needs air to get that fire flowing, and air is communication. So communication is the words that you're speaking and the things that you're thinking, right? How you're communicating to others and how you're communicating with yourself. And so you need new air. You need some new, the way that you're communicating with yourself about things, because clearly, this is not working out for you. It's time to tap more into that hidden power, which again is new air. And maybe you could even just start telling yourself, I have a hidden power. I want to find out what it is. And once you start getting your, juices flowing and getting your fire going, it's going to be easier to find what that hidden power really is once your mind is more clear and not stuck on this loop. And it's talking about how if it gets blocked, the Pokemon will fall ill. And that can happen when we become sedentary and we stop moving our body, most particularly because our lymphatic system gets stagnant, right? That's like basically the immune system. So if you stop moving and if your heat isn't going, that's when you start getting, calling in illness and things like that, because You know, obviously, again, in the winter months when you're not getting as much heat, right? You're not getting as much sunlight, you're not getting as much movement, and the body needs all those things to function properly. So highly recommend you get more heat. Thanks for tuning in. If you're interested in a private reading, you can book with me at thespiritualgymleaders.com.